I'm Balin Height, taking a look at the Summit City Sports Top 10 Best Performances from Week 4 in the SAC. Heading the list off at number 10 is some special teams play from Northside legends Jalen Lockett. Lockett was effective returning kicks Friday night as he totaled 145 yards on 4 returns. His longest return of the night was this 45-yard run.
Gonna kick it off, 8:49. Celery's gonna pooch it out there. He actually gets it down to the 5, where the Northside legend runner, number 7, comes up to the middle, gets around the right-hand side, gets about to the 50 and beyond. So great run back by Jalen Lockett, the senior wideout.
At number 9, it's Snyder Panthers running back Anise Lockett. Lockett, who normally runs behind Panthers starter Chris Covington, got the start in this one as Covington was out with an ankle sprain. Lockett needed to step up for the Panthers in this one, and that he did, gaining 173 yards on 19 carries and getting 2 touchdowns. Lockett also grabbed 2 catches in the air for 22 yards and another touchdown, making it a 3-touchdown day. If Covington is to miss any more time for the Snyder Panthers, their backfield is in good hands with Anise Lockett.
Here's the snap. They'll give it to Lockett. He's got a couple blockers there. Carroll with a big hole. He'll turn it upfield and he will run it in from 19 yards out.
Now in at number 8 is Concordia wide receiver Kamari Anderson-Drew. Anderson-Drew was a dominant pass catcher for the Cadets. He totaled 8 catches, compiling 141 yards. Anderson-Drew averaged a monster 17.6 yards per catch and also found the end zone twice on Friday night. His athletic ability stood out most for the Cadets, especially on this extension for a touchdown.
Bird. Anderson-Drew, touchdown! Kamari Anderson-Drew. Concordia with the first score of the second half. They make it a 20-7 game. Bird to Anderson-Drew.
In at number 7, another wide receiver makes this list. This time it's Carroll Chargers' Justin Becker. The track star's lightning speed was on display Friday night, as Chargers quarterback Jack Miguel found him 3 times in the end zone. In total, Becker brought in 10 of 11 targets for 189 yards, and his longest catch was on this 45-yard grab.
On 1st and 10, Miguel play action once and all. He's got a man. Give Justin Becker 6 points.
Now making the list at number 6, our first quarterback, in the form of Wayne's Brandon Young. Just like last week, Young was effective Friday night. Young threw for 11 for 22, for 250 yards and 3 touchdowns. Young was also effective from the goal line again this week, and he punched in a score from a yard out. Young was finding his receivers downfield for quick scores early, helping the Generals beat the Legends 33-19.
Far side with one in the backfield. Faked. Now the left-hander is going to throw it deep all the way to number 3, Eric Adams, and he is going to go all the way. Touchdown, Wayne Generals. A 90-yard reception. He's going to fake it into the middle, then going far to the far side, and Craig Young, number 11, turns his body around and then comes down with that.
Back-to-back quarterbacks make our list at the 6 and 5 spots. Now in at number 5 is Concordia's Jake Bird. Bird, who was 14 for 29 with 214 yards and 2 touchdowns on Friday night, helped lead the Cadets offense to a 28-7 victory over 3A rival Lures. Bird was able to throw both his touchdowns to wide receiver Kamari Anderson-Drew. Bird's skills were on full display on this touchdown pass to Drew that was perfectly placed by the junior.
Motion. Morrow, play action. Bird on the double move, had him, but then regained it, and complete touchdown, Anderson-Drew and the Cadets.
Now in at the 4 spot, some defense and more from the Cadets. They shut down Lures' offense on Friday night, allowing the only scorer to be on the opening kickoff. After that, the Cadets' defense shut down the Knights' offense. They held the Knights to a total of 12 yards. Leading the way for the Cadets was Liam Fletcher, who had 2 sacks and a total of 5 tackles. Also in the mix was Keanu Griggs and Keaton Coleman. Both had 4 tackles, and Griggs added this interception to round out a complete performance for the Cadets' defense.
Backfield once again, Kanapke, 4th down. Over to the end zone, double covered, and intercepted! I believe that is number 6, Andrew Fortmeyer.
Another defense makes this list at number 3, the Homestead Spartans defense. The Spartans defense shut out the Saints offense on Friday night. After coming off another dominant performance against Lures, it was much of the same guys for the Spartans making big plays. Austin Layton led the Spartans in tackles with 6, Tico Brown had 4 tackles and 1 for a loss, and maybe the most impressive stat on the night for the Spartans defense was their 5 turnovers, all by 5 different guys. Ryan Burton, Jason Barrett, Andrew Brost, Donovan Leonard, and Aaron Wadzicki. All of this activity helped keep the Saints off the board in a dominant 42-0 win for the Spartans.
Here's Dwenger on 1st and 10 from their own 19. Quick throw to the flats, and it is tipped. Is it picked?
Intercepted.
It looks to be picked off by the Homestead Spartans, and it is.
It is.
Number 41 back there, 10 from the Homestead 28. Morris looks to throw, guns it to the right side, and it is caught. Again, Black gets out of 1 tackle. Oh, the ball is on the ground. Homestead now looking to pick it up. It's a scrum. Anybody's ball at this point. And let's see what the officials say.
I think, yes, Homestead has it.
Here's a snap, pitch to Clark. He's hit in the backfield, nothing. Tackle for loss, and the play blows up, and Homestead denies the Saints again.
Now in at the 2 spot, more from Homestead. This time it's their quarterback, Jaya Wright. Wright was on target Friday night, keeping the Spartan offense on the move. Wright was an efficient 21 for 28, had 265 yards, and threw for 5 touchdowns, for a total QBR of 140.1. He was really spreading the ball around Friday night, finding 4 different guys for touchdowns, one of which was Trevin Taylor, who leads wide receivers in the SAC with 8 touchdowns. Taylor was later ejected from the game on this controversial call, which could impact if he plays next week against Snyder at Lucas Oil. Wright was also effective on the ground, totaling 91 yards and a touchdown, for a total of 6 scores on the night. So far, Wright has been the offensive MVP and maybe the overall MVP in the SAC through 4 weeks.
Here's Wright, looking left, going right, throws over the middle, caught, touchdown. Just that easy, and there he is, Godfather, number 89, Taylor with another catch. Here is the snap, he looks to throw, he's got pressure coming, steps out of it, goes to his right, still has pressure, decides to get the first down and more. Goes to the outside, he's at the 10, gets a block, touchdown. A 26-yard scamper by Jaya Wright with 6:42 to go in the contest.
Now in at number 1, what could possibly beat a 6-touchdown performance for the top spot? Well, a 7-touchdown performance from Carroll Chargers quarterback Jack Miguel. Miguel was 22 for 27, had 386 yards and 7 touchdowns for a QBR of 161.7. Miguel was also able to add 31 yards on the ground for a total 400-yard performance. Miguel broke a Chargers record for the most passing touchdowns in a game. After back-to-back great performances, Miguel has the Charger offense running on all cylinders and helped to lead them to a 49-14 win over the Northrop Bruins.
First down, Miguel tries to drop it in the bucket and give that man 6 points. Jonathan Becker, touchdown, Carroll Chargers. Oh, Miguel dropped it right in the barrel over there. Solutions for Carroll. Miguel wants it all, and it's touchdown number 7. Give that man 6 points. Justin Becker, 38 yards.
Congrats to all the players who made the list this week. For all your local area high school football news, don't forget to visit SummitCitySports.com. For Summit City Sports, I'm Balin Height.